Thank you both for being here. Director Hoare, just to follow up on a few of the questions with the advanced clean truck rules and the need for medium and heavy-duty charging stations. I take it from reading your written testimony and what you said here today that you currently don't have any medium or heavy-duty charging stations along the Thruway?
That's correct, Senator.
And my assumption, and not knowing for sure, that those types of chargers are going to have a higher demand for electricity than the level 2 and 3 chargers that you have. And I just know from experience throughout the state that anytime we even have a new economic development project, the availability of increased demand is very hard to come by. What are your projections on the limitations you're going to have in even getting the power to run those types of chargers? And you know, you have no timeline here, but the advanced clean truck rule is being implemented right now. So how are trucks going to be able to utilize the Thruway?
Again, the plan is to, at least in 10 locations, 10 service areas strategically placed, looking at traffic patterns and where trucks are coming in, is to place them along the Thruway in 10 sites. So we have that. The charging is a challenge. Another challenge there when you come to the trucking association is the space, right? Right now, with a passenger vehicle, you pull into, in essence, a parking space, pull in, you plug it in, you go in. For the fast chargers, it's about 20 to 30 minutes. So you go into the service area, get a cup of coffee, go to a restroom. The space is more, you don't need as much space. But if you have a 55-foot container truck, we're looking at that and how much space we have at the
What
service
is the
areas.
charging time for those medium and heavy-duty vehicles? Do you know what the charging time is, if they had a charger?
I don't. I can get you that information in terms of how it breaks down. I know right now that when they fuel up, that takes them about 20 to 30 minutes, and they're good for 1,200 miles. But that's again, the chargers are going to differ.
Can you repeat that again? They charge up for 20 or 30 minutes?
Well, they fuel up. They can go typically, I am told, about
when they're
12
fueling,
on
diesel.
fuel,
Yeah, okay.
about 1,200 miles.
Yeah. Do you know what the range is for these heavy-duty vehicles, if electric?
I don't know offhand. Again, I'm told it varies on geography, on weather.
And what parameters? Varies how much? Distance-wise that these trucks can go?
I am told it can be as little as 300 miles.
We had the DOT commissioner earlier talking about the demands on our roads with the heavier electric vehicles and such, and she said their specifications for the state's system has that in their capacities, that everything is up to snuff on that. Is the Thruway similarly situated on that, and what safety upgrades are going to need to be done because of the heavier vehicles being on the roads? And I've heard, if you could comment on this, I've heard that the Thruway needs to replace its guardrails to withstand these heavier vehicles, and that's going to be about $350 million. Is that accurate? Where does that stand, or where are we stand on all the needs and demands on our roads for heavier vehicles?
That is one of the elements that we're looking at in terms of what will we need to do to enhance that safety. Certainly, it's going to have impact on the surface of our roads and bridges, but I've not heard that number. I don't think we're at that number that you cited.
Okay. Thank you.